Hey everybody, it's B-Nard coming your way with another Wi-Fi battle. Today we have a battle against Neaxgear, and he's got a very cool team, as you can see, made up entirely of Gen 1 Pokemon, which I think is pretty awesome. So, we're just going to get right into this battle. So, he led with Tauros, and I led with Heatran. So I'm going to switch out right away. I don't want to get taken out with an Earthquake, so I'm going to come in with Thundurus, predicting that. But he actually makes a very good play, predicts the switch into Thundurus, and goes for the Rock Slide instead, which is actually going to be enough to take me out in one shot and give him an early lead at 6-5. So then I'm going to come in with Gallade, and he's going to switch out here, leading me to assume that he's choice itemed. And he's going to come in with Clefable, probably predicting the fighting move. So I'm going to go for the Mega Evolution into Mega Gallade. And I actually predicted the switch, so I went for the Zen Headbutt for max damage. And that's going to take him down by about a third. So then I'm going to switch out and come in with Heatran to get a better type matchup against him. And he's actually going to go for the Cosmic Power, which is going to give him a defense and special defense increase. So this turn I do outspeed him. I'm going to go for the Flash Cannon for max damage, and surprisingly that's actually enough to finish his Clefable off and tie the battle up at 5-5. So then he's going to come back in with Tauros. And I'm going to switch out again, because again I don't want to get taken out with an Earthquake. So this time I'm going to come in with Donphan. And he actually predicts the switch again and goes for the Zen Headbutt this time, which is going to take me down by about a quarter. And then he's going to take some damage from the Rocky Helmet. So then he's going to switch out once again. And this time he's going to come in with Vaporeon. And I just went for the Stealth Rock to get the entry hazard set up. So I'm going to switch out then. I don't want to get taken out with a water move. So I'm going to come in with Milotic. And he actually goes for the Acid Armor, which was a bit of a surprise. So that's going to give him a sharp defense increase. This turn I do outspeed him, and I'm going to go for the Dragon Pulse to get some damage. That's not going to do a whole lot, unfortunately. And he's actually going to go for another Acid Armor to get another sharp defense increase, so he's really walling up here. And then he's going to regain some health with the leftovers. So this turn I'm going to go for a Scald. I know it's not going to do a lot of damage, but I'm hoping for the burn. Unfortunately, I don't get it, and he's going to go for a third Acid Armor to get another sharp defense increase, so his defense is through the roof right now, unfortunately for me. And then he's going to regain more health from the leftovers. So this turn I'm going to go for another Scald, hoping for the burn again, but again I don't get it. Then he's actually going to go for the Wish to get health restoration for one of his Pokemon next turn. And then he's going to regain more health with the leftovers. So I'm going to go for another Scald here, again hoping for the burn. Not much else I can do. That does drop him below half, but again I do not get the burn, unfortunately. And this turn he's actually going to go for the Baton Pass to pass off all those defense increases to his Snorlax. So he's going to come in with that and take some damage from the rocks. And then the Wish is just going to put him back up to full health anyway. So I'm going to go for another Scald here to get damage and hopefully a burn, which this time I actually do get, luckily. Then he's just going to go for the Body Slam for max damage, which isn't going to do a whole lot now that he is burned. And then he's going to take some damage from that burn. So I'm going to go for another Scald here, trying to wear him down. And I actually get the crit, which was great. That dropped him to about half. Then he's going to go for another Body Slam to try and get more damage on me, which is going to take me to about half. But he does get the Paralyze, which is actually good for me because of my ability Marvel Scale. That's going to give me a defense increase. And then I'm going to regain health with my Citrus Berry, and he's going to take some damage from the burn. So now he's going to outspeed me, and he's going to go for another body slam, which is going to take me to a little more than half. But I'm just going to go for a recover to put myself back up to full health, stalling him out while he takes more burn damage. So he's going to go for one more body slam this turn to get one last bit of damage on me. Not going to do a whole lot again. And I'm going to go for another Scald, which is going to drop him into the red. And then the burn is going to finish him off this turn and give me the lead at 5-4. So then he's going to come in with Charizard. And he's going to lose almost half of his health to the rocks, which is really good for me. So then he's going to go for the Mega Evolution into Mega Charizard Y. And Drought is going to activate to turn the Sunlight harsh. And he's going to go for the Solar Beam. So because the sun is up, it doesn't have to charge. So he's going to hit me with that right away. And that is going to drop me down to about 30 health, but I do survive. And I'm going to go for the Scald for max damage, hoping to finish him off, but unfortunately he survives in the red. So this turn he's going to go for another Solar Beam. I stayed in because it wasn't worth trying to switch at this point since I was so weak. So I just kind of let him take me out with that. And so that's going to be it for Milotic, and that's going to tie the battle up at 4-4. So then I'm going to come back in with Gallade, and I'm just going to go for the Shadow Sneak. And that's going to be enough to finish his Charizard off and give me the lead back at 4-3. So then he's going to come in with Gengar and take some damage from the rocks. So I'm going to switch out here. I don't think I can take him out in one Shadow Sneak, and I'm not sure if I outspeed him, so I don't want to risk it. So I'm going to come in with Snorlax, predicting the Ghost move, which he does go for the Shadow Ball, so that's not going to do anything to me. Then he's going to switch out. I'm not exactly sure why. He might be choice itemed, I don't know. But he's going to come back in with Vaporeon and take some more damage from the rocks. And I actually went for the Crunch. So that's going to take him down into the red. And I do get the defense decrease, which was good also. And that's it for the Sun. And then he's going to regain some health with the leftovers. So he's just going to go for the Wish this turn. Just to get some health restoration for one of his Pokemon next turn. I'm just going to go for the Body Slam for max damage. And that is going to be more than enough to finish his Vaporeon off and give me a big lead at 4-2. So then he's going to come back in with Tauros and take some more damage from the rocks. And he's going to go for an Iron Head, which is going to take me down by about a third. And then I'm going to go for a Body Slam for max damage, which is going to take him down to about a quarter. But then the Wish is going to put him back up to almost full. And then I'm going to regain some health with the leftovers. So I'm going to switch out then, assuming he's choice itemed into the Iron Head. And I'm going to come in with Heatran. And he does go for the Iron Head again. So that's not going to do too much to me. And then I'm going to regain most of that health with the leftovers. So unfortunately, this turn I find out he is not choice itemed. He outspeeds me, goes for the Earthquake, which is what I was afraid of all along, gets the crit, and takes my Heatran down in one shot, unfortunately for me. And then that is going to leave me leading the battle 3-2. So then I'm going to come in with Donphan, and he's going to go for the Zen Headbutt, dropping me down to about a third. He's going to take some more damage from the Rocky Helmet, and I'm going to go for the Earthquake for max damage, but he just barely survives that with like 1 health, but it doesn't matter because next turn I'm going to go for the Ice Shard to finish his Tauros off and get my big lead back at 3-1. So finally he's going to come back in with Gengar, and he's going to take some damage from the rocks. And he's going to go for the Sludge Bomb here, which is going to be enough to finish my Donphan off. And now I'm only leading 2-1. So finally I'm going to come back in with Snorlax. and he's going to go for another Sludge Bomb, which is going to take me down to about a third, and he does get the poison, but it's okay because I'm just going to go for the Crunch for max damage, and that's going to be enough to finish his Gengar off, and that is good game, Neaxgear. So, thanks for watching again, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed. Please hit that like button, leave a comment, and or subscribe if you did enjoy, and stay tuned for more new battles in the future. Also, if you're interested in battling me, comment with your friend code, and we can have a match. If it turns out good, I will make a video and throw it up here on the channel. So, that's it, and we will see you next time.